Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas City, bringing you another TV season or episode review your way. And yes, guys, it's finally here. The wait is over. The Boys Season 4 has kicked off. They actually dropped 3 episodes. But in this video, you guys know how it works. I'll probably end up doing just the first one. And then the other 2 I'm going to do on the podcast this Saturday on my birthday. So you're welcome. Tune in for that. And I'll do a little quick recap, of course, of episode number 1. Episode number 1 is called Department of Dirty, I guess, Tactics or something like that. It's about an hour and 4 or 5 minutes, including post-credit scenes. There's no post-credit scenes. It's just, how they tell you who made it and all that fun shit, guys. And you know how this works. It's spoiler-filled. So if you haven't seen The Boys Season 4, Episode 1, don't watch this, because I'm going to spoil a little bit of details of why I liked it or did not like it. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I fucking enjoyed it, man. Put it in Butcher's, terminology, if you want to call it that. Picks up from where it left off last thing. You got Homelander with his kid. They show you a little recap of what happened at the beginning of last season. Starlight's on her own. She's become her own person. Kind of get rid of from the 7. Called Annie now. She's organized a group of misfits. Mother's Milk, Kumiko, Huey, and of course Butcher, which they don't like what he's done, but he's kind of part of the group, but they kind of leave him out. He's kind of like the troublemaker or the outcast of the group now. Nobody wants to deal with him except Huey. Huey wants him a part of the group, so he's a part of the group. You got Homelander, who seems to be going through some fucking midlife crisis. Like, nothing seems to make him happy. Like, he doesn't like the fact that he has yes men or people around him that whatever he says, even if it's the stupidest thing, they'll agree with him because they don't want him to kill him or kind of thing. So he kind of addresses that situation. He had a situation in the office or the boardroom when they're hiring maybe new recruits to join the 7 with the deep end. Oh my God, I'm telling you right now, it was messed up, Of course, the deep dealing with the whole octopus situation, going on interviews and all that shit, and he's kind of elated with himself. Homelander seems to not only be going through a midlife crisis, but an enlarged prostate or something like that. I don't know. He was doing some crazy shit with some hair in some certain region. I'll just leave it at that. Heads did get bashed with bats and stuff like that. New characters did get introduced. Like, let me get this right. Sister Sage, which Homelander, for some reason, goes out on his own, talks or gets some advice from her, and he follows it to the T. And there's a court case. He's being sued or charged with murder, and he gets off of that. And he kind of, with her help, sets up a confrontation outside where the verdict's being read and kind of frames Starlight's Annie's group of people killing these people, which they killed on the side, thanks to Sister Sage, or whatever you want to call her. You got Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character show up again. He's he plays Kessler. I think he was an old CIA agent buddy of Butcher. They're still working with the CIA agent. You got politics going on. You got the Newman girl who's running for politics, who's kind of connected to Huey, connected to Butcher, and all these other shit like that. People trying to backstab each other. CIA still involved. You got Robert and Grace, who's kind of behind working with Mother's Milk and, of course, Huey and all those people. Butcher's kind of doing his own thing there. He's having second thoughts. He's seeing vision of his dead wife, Homelander's son's mother. And I'm telling you right now, it's fucking well put. As to all the other season premieres, it's not as gory or as, shocking as the other ones, but still, in my books, well fucking done. Like, I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to watch the 2nd and 3rd episode because I still haven't seen it. Can't wait to watch it and then review it on the podcast this Saturday. Void Industries is still a part of it, but the way they're doing the story, it's good. And we found out, you hear about it. Apparently there's going to be one more season, that's it. It's going to be done. Which I can see that, because how many more things are you going to do with Homelander and shit, right? But I can't wait to see who's going to pop up. I'm very impressed with the storylines. There's a new relationship, too, between Frenchie and this new guy, Colin. And, of course, Kimiko kind of give her a blessing for them to get together or something. You can't find love with me, but you can go, kind of shit like that. Like things like that. Like you're kind of like, was that necessary? And you got poor Huey's dad suffering a stroke in the hospital. And his mother all of a sudden shows up in there. So little droplets of shocking revelations and details. You're like, what the hell? In this episode. But loved it. Highly recommend you guys check it out. You guys go in the comment section, but let the king know what your thoughts were on episode 1. And obviously, 2 and 3. Leave that for the podcast. So I can't wait to do so. I think I'm going to only come back here and do the finale, guys. I'll do regular, I guess, weekly as they drop new episodes on the podcast moving forward until it's done. Just like I will with Star Wars The Acolyte, which that was another, I'll leave it at that. Tune in podcast. So anyways, guys, there you go. That's my official episode number 1, season 4 of The Boys. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other TV season reviews, movie reviews, whatever the hell I get my hands on. Check them out for yourselves. Stay tuned to this channel, and I'll see you Saturday. So until then, be the hell good, and I'll see you soon.